guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Tay from Garrett and Tay, and I quit my job. In this video, I'm just going to explain briefly kind of the situation, because those of you that follow me on Instagram know already that this is a thing. If you're not following me on Instagram, it is Taylor Christianson. I'll put it right here. So I'm gonna be looking down because I'm timing myself to make sure I don't talk too long, because I really don't need to explain that much of it. But basically, kind of the background that's important is that I was at a job before this, at this stand that was really old, falling apart, but the customers were amazing. They were like my best friends. And I was a barista there as well, and I really loved the people there. I didn't love the atmosphere or the management, but the people were amazing, and that was kind of the reason I stayed so long. And I think I was there for 3 years, but I was there a really long time. I wanted to leave for a while because the situation was just kind of hard there, but again, the customers were like my favorite. We're like Facebook friends, went to some of their weddings, invited them places, hung out with them, would give them hugs when I saw them in public. Like, I just really love them. I was forced to leave because, long story short, I have a video about it, but I had a stalker, and the police couldn't do anything about it because they can't really do much until the person's already done something, which kind of sucks. But the only way that I could avoid that situation was to leave. So I had to find a different job. So I'm really grateful for the last place I was at, which was Delta Grind Espresso, and they're awesome. I have nothing bad to say about them, but that's the place that you guys have been seeing all my work with me vlogs. I've done all my videos there, which you guys love these videos, and sadly this is going to be the last one that you're going to see because I quit and I'm not going to be going back there. I've been there for like actually almost a year at this point, maybe like 11 months, but I'm really grateful for that place because I had actually worked there a couple years ago with my old job. I worked at 2 different coffee stands at the same time because they needed some help. I was helping them out for a couple months just while they were like trying to get things going, and then I left and I went back to my old job. And so I always kind of had good standing with them just because I had helped them in the past. And it was a stand that was actually less of a drive for me to drive to work, so it was really nice. And they also like paid more than my old work did too, so I was like, this seems like a really good opportunity. It's going to get me away from the last situation where it was just kind of unsafe for me to be there because that guy wouldn't leave me alone. So I had to find another job in a different city. My last job was in Olympia, this job was in LACEY, so they're about 20 minutes apart from each other. So I never saw my stalker again after I left. So super grateful that they offered me a job. So I actually reached out to them when I was looking for a new job, trying to find a new place to go. I didn't want to leave my job, but I was kind of forced to, which I just hate that. But anyway, Delta Grind came in at the right place or right time, and they really let me just step in there, and they gave me shifts, and they didn't even make me interview because they already knew me. And that's where I've been the past 9 months, and it was really hard for me because you kind of have to get to know, like any barista that's gone from job to job, there's different regulars, there's different recipes. You have to get to know a whole new system. Like, I've been making coffee for 6 years at that point, but I still had to learn a whole new menu because they served way different stuff. All the recipes were different. So just like my pride, I guess, in itself was kind of hard for me to get used to learning a new system and being like the new person because I didn't know all the recipes. But I finally got to learn all the recipes, and then it was time to kind of learn the regulars. And I'm already at 4 minutes, but basically I'm trying to think about how to word this in the best way possible. I just didn't click with these regulars as well as I did with my old regulars, and I tried, and there is, like, I feel like at any other job, 90% of the customers are awesome. They're great. You love seeing them every day. You look forward to it, and you see these people every day. They are regulars. They get their coffee there every day. So when you like them, it's awesome because you get to see the same people all the time. They become like your friends. You learn about each other's life. Super fun. However, there's always like 10% of people that are really difficult that you also see every day, and that's the nicest way to describe it. They're just difficult. And yeah, I don't know, maybe that's not the nicest way to describe it. I need to describe it more. They're not just difficult, they are demeaning. They will talk down to you. There's always a smaller group, is my point. At this job, I've worked at, I don't know how many places, 4 places over the past 7 years, I think, in coffee, and these are by far the worst customer group as a whole I have ever had in my life. And not all of them are bad, but it was a different ratio. About 10% of them I really liked, like really liked them, super sweet, sad to have to leave them. 90%, I could do without on a daily basis. Like the really hard thing is that I don't want to share too many specifics because I don't know who watches my videos at this point, and I don't know if they're going to see it. But the people were just pretty disrespectful, and I am definitely like a stronger personality, and it's really hard for me not to say anything back. If they're inappropriate, I have no problem saying anything back. Like if guys were ever inappropriate with me, which we had a couple of those, I would say like, that's inappropriate, don't talk to me like that. If you're gonna talk to me like that, then I'm not gonna serve you. So then they would usually apologize, they wouldn't talk to me like that again, and that would fix that problem. Then there's a whole different set of people. It's just a way different clientele here. There's a lot of people that are really entitled, and they're all trying to beat the system. They're trying to get things for free, and this is a business. You don't get things for free. That's not how it works. And I couldn't give them things for free because it's not even my business. I don't have the authority to do that. Then they'd get mad at me, they'd cuss me out, they'd yell at me, and they wouldn't tip me because it's obviously my fault. So it just was really hard to be there every day because I had some really disrespectful people that were very demeaning, and they talked down to me every day. And for a very long time I was being really patient about it because I was like, maybe God is just testing my patience and I have to learn to be, I don't know, just need to learn to deal with people like this. But like, it came to the point where I used to be a really social person at work, and I loved the customers that I had, and I would get to know them really well. And it slowly became, I was like dreading going to work, and I've never not liked a job that I've had that much. So I kind of just knew it was time to leave, ultimately, because I felt like I was being disrespected every day, not just by one person, but like literally by 50 people every single day that I went to work. I just was about to lose it on somebody because if anyone's like disrespectful to me, I always like, you know, you just kind of put them in their place. Like that's not okay to talk to people like that. But I didn't really know if it was a safe environment to talk like that. So anyway, it has nothing to do with the job itself, has nothing to do with the management. I was really sad to have to leave. That's also the reason I stayed so long. Our boss is amazing. He paid us really well, and he would like give us bonuses or whatever, like treated us super, super well. And also the employees, my coworkers, like by far out of any place I've ever worked in my life, it was drama-free, absolutely drama-free. And they also really helped when Garrett and I were doing long distance, and I would have to, they actually like let me, but I would travel every month to go visit him in Texas, and they gave me the time off every month for like, well, one weekend every single month. So that was really helpful for our relationship. So really grateful for them. They themselves are awesome. I just couldn't deal with the people, and I had to leave. So basically, another part of it is also just because I do love coffee, and I know, okay, this is like a popular thing for people to talk about. I get so many comments like this, and it's so annoying, but I just don't even comment back. But I have my Things Baristas Hate video, and at the end of it, that was just for fun, but some people don't seem to understand humor, so they hate it. They think I'm really mean, but whatever. At the end of that video, I said, like, I do really love this job, and I plan on doing it forever. Not necessarily just as a barista, but those of you who actually watch my videos know that I'm starting my own business in coffee, so I will continue to make coffee, but it'll be different because it's going to be my business. So I'm going to be able to make decisions I want to make the coffee how I want to make it. I don't have to follow other people's recipes or their rules, yada yada. And when you're like an independent person, it is hard for so long. It's been 7 years of doing things the way other people do them, which was really beneficial because I got to learn different ways to do things. But I'm like, man, I am just ready to do it how I want to do it, and I've learned enough from other people, and I'm ready to just do what I want to do. So that's kind of another reason I'm taking a break from coffee. Not because I don't like making coffee. I'm gonna miss making coffee. I love making my own coffee, but I just don't want to like burn myself out in the coffee industry because I just wasn't enjoying the job anymore, and I didn't want my brain to like correlate the fact that I didn't like these customers with I don't like making coffee. I don't know if that even makes sense, but I'm taking a break. I am going to a job that is way different. It is not coffee industry at all, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is on here yet. I don't know. I'll tell you guys eventually. I just don't know when I want to tell you, but I'm gonna be the new person at that job too. So I kind of want to learn the ropes before I really tell people where I'm at, or I don't know, maybe I'll tell you tomorrow. I have no idea. So today is, what is today? Today is July 29th when I'm filming this. I'm probably gonna post it on the 30th. You'll probably see this on the 30th. My last day at work was the 26th. So it's only been a few days since I haven't been working there. But in the meantime, I've kind of like started up a consulting business on the side, doing social media consulting. So that's been keeping me busy. I haven't just been bored for the last 3 days. I've been working on that and stuff. So yeah, there's just a lot going on. So I have to also insert the last work with me clip. So I'm gonna put that here, and yeah, enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last work with me clip. I don't know if that was sad for you to watch because you guys love those videos. I do plan on doing more vlogs and stuff. Once I get Salted Road going, then you guys can follow along with that. If you're new here and don't know what I'm talking about, Salted Road is the coffee trailer that I'm starting. Plan to go to events, weddings, private events, public events, I don't know, whatever, anywhere. So if you want to follow along with the journey, then subscribe down below. But I will vlog in the future, just not right now. It's just gonna be a little bit different for a while, but part of this is like, I know a lot of people are gonna be really upset that they're not gonna get these work with me vlogs anymore. But part of you subscribing to our channel is like subscribing to our life, and this is just our life, and this is where it's at. And like it or not, I don't know, take it or leave it, it's our life. So that's just the way things are going right now. But things are going really well with Garrett too. A little update, he's all ready for signed up for school with UW and all that, which is cool if you haven't watched his vlog. So he's really excited to go to UW, and he doesn't start till the end of September, I think. But yeah, really exciting things ahead. Still planning our wedding, obviously. And yeah, things are going really well besides all that. So hopefully, I love my new job. The owners are really awesome. They're really good people, and I know them from church, and I'm just really excited to get to help them with their business. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see where I work. I'm probably gonna post on there. So thank you for watching. Sorry it's the last work with me, but there you go. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.